it's me, Gweakles, and I am still in scatterbrain mode. I have like so many videos to do and commissions and challenges and whatever, but they're all coming. However, on my me day, hi Curb, on my me day, I went and I decided that I was going to treat myself at the art supply store because I've had something of a very bad week. I've had something of a stressful couple months, and you know what that means? It's time to freaking treat yourself, right, Kirby? Treat yourself. So I drove to Tampa. I went to the awesome Dick Blick. It's not Dick Blick anymore. It's just Blick Art Supplies. They're amazing. If you have one near you, or if you can order from them online, do it because they are awesome. And since I love these things, I figure you guys would enjoy this too. So yeah, quick art supplies haul video just for you. So during the week when I was trying to actually make some projects, I realized that my Copics, some of them were starting to fade out. So I actually went there with the intention of buying a new box. However, I didn't see any, and you know, looking online, they didn't really have the colors I wanted. So I'm going to continue to just buy my Copics separately because the boxes, you pay a lot, you get a lot, and it's cheaper. However, the boxes that you actually want don't even come. But while I was there, of course, I had to get other things. Like, I wanted to try, normally, if you guys know me, I paint with, oh golly, of course I gotta show you the ones I have. I paint with round tipped brushes. Round. And I'm not gentle with them, so I got myself a number 2 round in Princeton. I've never worked with them before, but they were the cheapest, so I got them. Woohoo! And then I also wanted to try to get a filbert. The filbert is this shape, obviously. This is little protection stuff. So a filbert is not quite a round. It has like a little circular end, which is kind of cool for like making textures and other kind of things. Again, in Princeton, and I got that in a 6, as opposed to like my normal stuff. I also got something really important that I think every artist should own, and that is some magical unicorn poop. I really think this is going to help me with my my projects coming up and just make me a better artist as a whole, and I'm pretty excited about it. Oh yeah. Alright, so obviously as I just prefaced, got myself a bunch of Copics. I've been trying to get a bunch of variants to colors that I use all the time. And this ran out, and then these more skin tone, normal base colors ran out. I needed a yellow that worked, a red that worked. Some of them are pretty intense, and then some of them aren't quite always what you think. Like my purples are either too light or they're way too dark. So I'm still trying to find the right purple tone, and the more I have, the more I'll use, and purple's my favorite color, so for the best. I'm excited about this red and this rose color right here, prawn and hollyhock. This reminds me of BoJack Horseman, but they look pretty cute and are going to fit into like my alternative color palette, especially for my monsters. This orange, like the orange colors and the flesh colors are pretty difficult because you don't want to get like ridiculous orange, but this looks like it's going to be the perfect orange, the caramel. I had another one in there, but oh, and Dick Blick did a special thing, so if you get 6 markers, each one is like $1 less, and then if you get 12 markers, they are $2 less because they're awesome. And on top of that, they will match online prices. So if these markers are cheaper online, they will give you that. So in addition, because I got 12 markers, I got each marker for $2 less than an individual marker was, and I got minus $10 because of their online pricing and verification. So I'm pretty excited to use these colors. more draws and yes. Okay, and last but not least, I ran out of my normal, like, I obviously use, you guys know I use warms and fruity colors, purple and pinks, and just basically you'd be surprised if I had any other color palette. I know, it's a disease. Permanent Rose, I don't know what happened to my other one. Cotman, Winsor & Newton Cotman are great. Obviously they're not the most professional, they're not the grade A kind, like these are more for students because they're about $3 or $4 a tube, but that's okay. I'm willing to just lay on the extra layers instead of paying like $6 or $8 a tube, you know what I mean? Because they're still really good. And I don't think I've had mauve before, so again, testing out different purples and then these to counteract it because I use these colors the most, and I'm pretty stoked. Woohoo, hee ha. And then I haven't been really happy with my white gel pen and what I've been able to achieve as far as the outline. I think it's been a little bit difficult and it's been blending with my stuff. So I decided to get some white gouache. I have some other white gouache, but it's like the cheap kind. So decided to go for the Winsor & Newton one. I think it was like $3 to $4. But yeah, so now I'll be able to just paint on those highlights and just paint with it instead of just depending on the old gel pen, which I'll probably still use the gel. I'll obviously use the gel pen because it is convenient and easy. But when it's not working, I will have this gouache to turn to. Another cool thing, I went to use this the other day, but I haven't gotten a new bottle of masking fluid since I was in college, and it was all hardened and it wasn't really together. So I was like, you know what, I need to get more of this. For those of you who don't know, masking fluid is basically, so like if I wanted to create a galaxy with stars, I could take an old paintbrush, one that I don't care about, or a, golly, I could take not one necessarily you don't care about, but you could take like a toothpick and then put this masking fluid and put the dots there, and then once that dries you paint on top of it, and then once the paint dries you like gently rub it off and pull it off and it'll leave the white marks. So this is another alternative to like leaving highlights in white areas, or also if I wanted to paint a background, I could put this over my figure first and then paint my background, leaving my figure completely untouched and not having to worry about that. And just, you can use it for so many cool things. You have to be really careful, obviously. Don't leave it on your paper too long or it won't come off. And then you have to do some tests on the paper you're using because it may stain it. This was $13. It didn't used to be $13, but obviously price went up after Blick bought Utrecht. You can get the Winsor & Newton kind for $16, but it is literally the same stuff. So yeah, pretty excited about this. So yeah, so I got some new markers, some paints, and these, some first kit, some freaking uniform poop, and I am ready to go. I am so excited. Hope you guys like this quick little art supplies haul. And you're like, haul? You barely got anything. I got like 12 markers. Do you know how much money that is? Do you know how many tacos this is? Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna go back to making the art and videos that I should instead now. Love you. Bye. Ah. Oh my god, real quick, I found a yellow at the bottom of my bag. I almost threw it away. Shit. But yeah, I was in need of a good yellow. Cadmium is gonna be the good cadmium. You see cadmium in front of any color, it's not messing around. It also means that it is poisonous. So you're thinking about, oh no, it's watercolors. I accidentally dipped my pen in this watercolor and it's okay, and I drank it from my coffee cup. Not cadmium. Cadmium's poisonous. Don't eat it. I love you guys.